What's up, people? Mike here, and this is Legendary Hard Difficulty Episode 4 Full Moon Part 1. Uh, so, coming into this area, the doorway that you need to go through that gets triggered by a cutscene, the cutscene won't activate until you deal with the Nari in this area, and then when you get to the door, there's one more. Until you deal with all these, that cutscene won't activate for some reason. It's kind of annoying. And this is me failing pretty badly at hitting this Nari with the shotgun. This is why using the assault rifle is more accurate when you're dealing with those annoying pixies. But when you move up to this door, this one Nari will show up. But when you activate the little cutscene at the door, this is when you get introduced to these. I forget what they're called. They have a weird name in the enemy database. They're like some kind of like a thing based in like Japanese like folklore or something like that. But the good thing is that when you destroy those things, they have a pretty fairly sized animus cloud that you can absorb. The other thing is that the spores that they spit out, they do damage to you, but they don't do a lot of damage. You'll see in some, like, for the rest of this game as I encounter them, half the time I just let them hit me just so I don't have to deal with them. Since, like I said, they do damage, but they don't do a very large amount of damage. Especially since the pocket that they spawn from, releases a fair amount of animus for destroying it. That was a Molotov fail. This is when the game introduces you to these alpha werewolves. These werewolves are annoying as shit. They have a lot more health than the normal werewolves. And they can be very annoying in how they attack you. They also have like a 3-hit combo that can, depending on your health, usually kill you or put you almost to 0 health. But if you have Molotovs or grenade, if you have Molotovs, you can usually do a fair amount of damage to it, and then you just have to do enough shotgun blasts into it to kill it. And just like with the spore things, they give you a fair amount of animus. Now I actually got stuck on the wall and took a little bit more damage than I should have. Now these little spores, you can shoot them, but if you have backup animus, you can do an animus pulse, and it will usually, depending on how many are in front of you, it will usually take out like 4 or 5 of them at one time. Especially for that area where you have 2 of those things spawning out those spores. But when you come into this area, this area can be annoying because you have to deal with an alpha werewolf and then 2 normal werewolves. Surprisingly, standing right where I am, I got very lucky in getting attacked by these things. I managed to deal with the alpha werewolf before the other 2 came after me. So right now, I had put down, that was actually a good headshot on that one, but I had put down that first werewolf and I was getting attacked by the second one. It gave that first one enough time to regenerate and try and attack me again, but luckily I caught him getting up and took his head off very quickly. But when you drop into this area, if you go where I go, there's usually, I believe, 2 grenades, because the path that you need to go, it spawns in an alpha werewolf, and I got very lucky in my grenade throws. I managed to kill it. I shouldn't have thrown that first grenade. When the werewolf dropped down there is when I should have thrown my first grenade. Mainly because going into this next area, you want to have at least 1 grenade with you, since you're going to be dealing with some Black Order soldiers and werewolves at the same time. So definitely just use 1 grenade and then deal with that alpha werewolf with the shotgun for the rest of it. And then when you drop in this area, just kind of hang back here for a little bit and let the werewolves fight the Black Order soldiers. Usually if you get lucky, the werewolves will kill the Black Order soldiers, and then the Black Order soldiers will usually have done a good amount of damage to the werewolves, so you can very easily kill them. I didn't do it, but to the left of the area there's I believe it's an alpha werewolf that's caged up. If you want to, you can release that werewolf and it will usually go after the soldiers, but I've had it before on my normal run where it actually just came after me instead of dealing with the Black Order soldiers. But I actually ended up getting lucky because the second wave of Black Order soldiers that come through that doorway, the werewolf killed 2 of them, but at the same time they killed the werewolf, so I only have this last guy to deal with, and it's taking so many bullets to kill him for some reason.